Hello students, welcome to Misostudy video classes, and as it is clear from this first slide, what we are going to discuss in this particular class, that is JEE Advanced pattern exercise, and the topic is very interesting, very important, wave optics. If you are regularly watching our videos, definitely you will say this is the second episode of this serial. Fine. First episode already, I hope with you have started revision of those problems. So this second episode again with 5 questions, initially I am telling you, and the same approach. Initial questions simple, gradually we will go for more simple questions. Okay. So let us start this discussion with this positive approach. Here comes your first question. Again, as you know, wave optics, Young's double slit experiment is one of the very important fundamental experiment. So that is why I thought to devote some good amount of discussion time onto this experiment. So in Young's double slit experiment YDSE carried out by using 3 different colors. One is green, then red, then blue, and very specifically I mentioned, just to avoid any confusion, one color at one time. It is not like that all the colors simultaneously. The fringe width recorded are beta G, G means green, beta R means beta for the red color, and beta B, that is for the blue color. So then what is the relation between fringe widths if the wavelength is changed? Okay. I hope this particular question is so simple that anyone can solve it, but let me explain you. Fringe width beta is equal to lambda d by d, where symbols have the usual meaning. Now from this I can say very surely that beta is directly proportional to lambda. More the lambda, more the beta, direct relation. Now lambda green, lambda red, lambda blue, which one is highest value? Red, that is lambda R maximum, minimum energy, lambda blue minimum, and lambda green in between. Fine. So beta red is more, then beta green, and then beta blue. So this is the options, D1 is the correct option. Fine. So these type of questions are there just to check your basic understanding of any topic. As such, these questions are not difficult one. Fine. So if you get these type of questions, normal tendency of the students is what? The JEE Advanced pattern exam is a very difficult exam. So how they can ask this simple question? And then you people start arguing a lot, and a simple question and negative marking. Fine. So never ever commit this mistake. Read the question as per its spirit and provide the solution. Who suggested you if the examination is of toughest pattern, then the questions are also only of the toughest pattern? Don't think like this. This is negative approach. Let us move for the 7th problem. And why it is 7th problem? You know, this is the second episode of that previous serial. Fine. Again YDSE, if I am emphasizing on this experiment, it means what? Minimum one question you will definitely get it from this topic. Just few days back it was like a NEET entrance exam, and there were 4 questions rather from optics. 1 polarization, 1 Young's double slit experiment, and 2 from ray optics. Fine. So imagine the situation, whatever again and again I am telling you, and if you are regularly watching Misostudy videos, definitely you will get a lot of benefit from that. So in Young's double slit experiment, intensity at a point is 1/4 of the maximum intensity. What is the angular position of this point? Fine. So yes, I will use the direct formula based question. I will use that formula over here, and then you can match your options. One thing I would like to mention over here, that is I is equal to I naught cos square phi by 2. Intensity and this relation. So, we will use this relation, fine. And what is the value of I? I is I naught by 4 is equal to I naught cos square phi by 2. Fine. Easily you can say this solved. So, 1 by 4 is equal to cos square phi by 2. Also I can write down 1 by 2 is equal to cos phi by 2. Also I can write it down 1 by 2 means what? Pi by 6, that is cos 60 or pi by 3 is equal to, why to write down like this? No need to write down, directly write down phi by 2. So, phi is equal to 2 pi by 3, okay? Phi is equal to 2 pi by 3. Let me allow to mention it over here. Phi is equal to, is equal to 2 pi by 3, fine. Now, use the formula for phase difference and path difference, that is phi is equal to 2 pi by 3 is equal to 2 pi upon lambda into delta x, direct formula I mentioned. And now from here delta x is equal to d sine theta or sine theta is equal to lambda by 3d or theta is equal to sine inverse lambda by 3d. Sorry. It should be, yes, no problem. I can write it down like this, or more clearly theta is equal to sine inverse lambda upon 3d. So, theta is equal to sine inverse lambda upon 3d, that is C is the correct option. So, you can say easily that in this problem basically we use this theme equation. Then using this theme equation we calculated the value of phi, and then path difference is equal to lambda upon 2 pi into phase difference, direct putting the values and we can get the angular position of this point. One more fact I would like to mention over here, angular fringe width theta, that is also important, fine. Sometimes direct formula based questions are also important, essential, because obviously the examination body which is accepting you as their student, they want to check how cool you are. Is it like that moment you get a difficult question or a simple question you start jumping? No, not like that. Be cool, fine. So, like this question number 8. A parallel monochromatic beam of light is incident normally on a narrow slit, okay. A diffraction pattern is formed, be careful, we are in the new world, we are in different country, that is diffraction, not interference, not Young's double slit. So, a diffraction pattern is formed on a screen placed perpendicular to the direction of the incident beam, fine. At the first minima of the diffraction pattern, the phase difference between the rays coming from the two edges of the slit is how much? Direct concept and theoretical formula based question, okay. So, let us try to find out the solution. I would like to draw a diagram just to give you the better clarity. Okay, this is O, this is B. B is basically this small gapping, that is slit width. Fine. And then what is the situation? The minimum point is like here, that is and then I am using a red color chalk to show you angle theta. This is angle theta, and this value is y, okay, and this O to B is what? D. Fine. Now, how you will get the pattern? Now, in diffraction pattern, one central maxima and both sides decreasing minima. So, the situation of this maxima is like this. This is half. Same thing will happen at this point. So, just mirror image of this. Fine. So, I am not drawing that because the pattern is somehow like this. So, here I am just showing you the first half. Next first half you can imagine. Okay. This portion is something which you can assume. Now, for this entire explanation, what I can write down? B theta is equal to lambda. Well known relation. B theta is equal to lambda, or B y by d is equal to lambda. Fine. That is, from here if you want to find out, you can easily say y is equal to lambda d by b. Fine. Lambda d by b, or this lambda is equal to yd by b. Okay. So, as such you can write it down as y from this relation is equal to lambda d by b. Fine. So, now just try to find out at the first minima of the direction pattern, the phase difference between the rays, how much phase difference is going to be. So, that way you can find out the phase difference is going to be this relation. Hold on. Fine. So, let me allow to mention this relation over here. Y is equal to lambda d by b. Now, remaining portion what is the condition? First minima. So, now we will move keeping in mind this instruction. That is very important. If you are not reading these type of things in this question, definitely you are not going to attempt this question correctly. So, I will write down, don't worry on that part. At first minima, delta x is equal to yb by d. At first minima, delta x is equal to yb by d, or delta x is equal to lambda. Fine. That is why I mentioned this value over here. Now, from this I can write down now phi is equal to 2 pi upon lambda into delta x. Fine. And what is the value of delta x? Lambda. So, replace the value of lambda for delta x over here. So, what will happen? If in the same relation I am replacing this value with red color, so let us use blue color to cancel it. So what is the phase difference phi? It is 2 pi, which is this answer. Fine. So you can say the question is difficult. No, not at all. The question is long. Not at all. The formula is anyway different. Where different? Simple formula. Fine. So this way, if you just keep on moving systematically, obviously you will not commit any mistake, and moreover the most beautiful aspect is you will get the correct answer. My simple suggestion to all of you watching this video: during solving the problems in examination hall, never ever rush. Take your time. You are supposed to first qualify for JEE Advanced admission test. You are not there just to top. First ensure that at least you have performed that much number of questions that you are in. After that you can solve more questions. It should not be like that other way around. Here comes your question number 9. A narrow slip of width 1 mm is illuminated by monochromatic light of wavelength 600 nanometer. The distance between the first minima on either side of a screen at a distance of 2 mm is how much? Now, listen one of my suggestion. Stop this video and try yourself. Pause this video and try yourself. After some time, rerun the video, match your answer. Fine. Now, come back. Why I am saying so? Because in this question, whatever I explained in just previous question, you can say beautiful application of that concept only. Fine. Let us try to translate this question. This is the screen and this distance is capital D. Fine. And this is your narrow slit of D. Fine. Red color narrow slit. Okay. Same pattern, peak. Second half again I am not drawing. And from here just match this point. This is basically what? This is minima point. I think I should make it more clear. Yes, this is the first minima point. Okay, dark point. I should mention it, dark point. Again you can say it is y, no problem, fine. And this angle is theta. This angle is theta. Now, let me allow to write down few steps, just few steps, because all these steps in the previous problem I explained. Sin theta is equal to y by d. I hope you all are comfortable with this. So, dy by d, dy by d from this relation, minute change, because capital D is going to remain fixed, it is constant. So, dy by d is equal to lambda. Okay. Now, here the values are given in this manner, that y is equal to lambda d by d. So, I can write it like the this way. This is d, red color d, fine. So, y is equal to lambda d by red color small d. I hope now these three colors, the equation is clear. Now, delta x is equal to 2y, why? This way. So, let us use this relation over here. y is equal to lambda d by d. Erase out this, and then I can say that delta x is equal to 2y. Fine. This implies that 2 lambda d upon d, put the values, every value is given, lambda d, small d, directly you will get 2.4 mm. Fine. So, let me allow to write down just one line over here by putting the values. Fine. Answer is 2.44 mm. So, again these two questions based upon the same type of phenomena, diffraction pattern. My simple aspect is I am emphasizing on this fact that from wave optics, Young's double slit experiment and your this diffraction pattern concept is very, very important. Fine. And at any point of time you can be sure that out of these two concepts they will definitely ask two questions, minimum two questions. If you do not have faith in my words, take previous year IT JEE Advanced question paper, take a look yourself and then you will realize. Fine. Here comes your question number 10. Now, this question, as you know, different type of questions they asked. So, this question comes in the category of what? That is one or more correct option. Out of these four, it may possible that either one is correct or more than one correct, because second category of the questions is from this side. Let us read the question. White light is used. What is the meaning of white light? Combination of various wavelengths. Fine. So, indirectly I am saying not monochromatic. White light is used to illuminate the two slits in a YDSE setup. Two slits means, just take a look like this. What is the setup? This is, let us say, first, then this is one slit, this is one slit, S1 and S2. Fine, symbolic diagram. The separation between the slits is B. And the screen is at a distance small d. Small d is very, very greater than B, and d is very, very greater than B. At a point on the screen directly in front of one of the slits, certain wavelengths are missing. Some of these missing wavelengths are. Now, which point is directly in front of the screen? That is slits on the screen. This point and this point. These are 2 points. I hope the diagram is clear to all of you. So, now I will rub the diagram and will show you how you can calculate. Symbolically, let me show you the diagram. Fine. So, if I am saying this distance from here to here it is y, then this distance is y by 2. Please do not forget this. At P, P means at a point, half of this gapping. So, at P, y is equal to B by 2. How I am writing like this? It is given in the problem. Fine. So, y is equal to B by 2. Now, path difference delta x is equal to S2P minus S1P. When I presented this topic in my regular shoot, at that point of time I derived this result step by step. So, that is why I think if I am writing like this, you will not find it difficult if you are regular with our Misostudy videos. So, delta x is equal to S2P minus S1P. Now, let me allow to put the values over here. That is S2P minus S1P, that is delta x is equal to YB by D. fine, yes, is equal to b square upon 2d. So, path difference is b square upon 2d. So, let us try to find out one result. Sum of these missing wavelengths, lambda is equal to b square upon 2d, as such nothing is matching. It means we have to solve further. Okay, no problem. Let us allow to mention this value over here, that is delta x is equal to b square upon 2d. Fine. Wavelengths missing. Wavelengths missing for delta x is equal to lambda 1 by 2, yes, 3 lambda 2 by 2 and so on. Fine. So, lambda 1 is equal to twice delta x. Now, put the value of delta x, this delta x value over here. So, it will give you b square upon d, b square upon d. A is correct. Next is for lambda 2. Fine. So, lambda 2 is equal to 2 by 3 delta x. It will give you b square upon 3d. b square upon 3d, that is b square upon 3d. C is correct. So, A is correct and C is correct. So, these two options are correct. That is why I placed this question in the category of one or more than one correct options. So, this way students, we completed one more episode of these 5 questions. Very soon, yes, we will come back with new story with the help of new characters, 5 new characters. Till then, keep revising, keep meeting with these 10 people. Fine. Definitely, I emphasized only on 2 aspects. Interference, very important. Diffraction, utmost important. Now, polarization is left still. Fine. So, in future when we will come back, we will definitely pick up those questions. So, till then, take care of yourself, keep revising, have a nice time.